How did the IGDS courses help you in theorizing your research?
Okay, well, first of all, I must add I don't have a gender studies background. So I came into the program having just taken a couple women's studies courses in my graduate year. So the sort of the foundation courses that all PhD students, MSc, MPhil students are supposed to take, upon entering the program were extremely beneficial, especially the those classes on feminist theory, which sort of allowed me to theorize my work, which has a sort of political development slant, sort of through a feminist lens, because I really wanted to use a feminist methodology in framing my research. So those courses were very beneficial in allowing me to do that.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel that there's something particular that you learned from studying feminism in the Caribbean?
As I said before, having only done a couple women's studies courses in the U.S., where the feminism I looked at was primarily the sort of U.S.-centered feminism. I see Caribbean feminism as more, I do see that activism side to it. And I think being at the Institute for Gender and being around women like yourself and Professor Rhoda Raddock and other women who have been very instrumental in sort of creating this Caribbean feminist movement I think that alone has been very influential on me being in this space. Yes.
You're one of the researchers in the Politics, Power, and Gender Justice Research Project.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about the data that you're gathering for the project and what the experience has been like.
Okay, well, so far I'm the researcher in Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm looking at whether having a woman prime minister, is sort of a strategy, which allows other women to enter into that political space. So far, I have done interviews with women in local government and also women in the parliament. And what I am getting are women's, experiences firsthand, what they experiences in politics and how, and their understandings of it. And so far, when they describe, their lives, the political life, I'm getting descriptions such as, as women, we have to be strong. Women, they do see this political space as masculine, as this male space, but they do also see that they have a part in it, a role in it. But yeah, they have to sort of put on sort of like these masculine traits: be strong, stay strong.
Mm-hmm. Given your what you've come to understand about feminism through the courses at the Institute, through your research in Venezuela on women's movements, in socialism, and given your experience even of the negotiations, the gender negotiations of women in public and political life, would you, with that understanding, define yourself as a feminist, and what would that mean for you?
Yes, I would describe myself as a feminist. Reason being, especially now having undertaken sort of this feminist research in Venezuela, and then the Women in Politics project here, and then being a student at the IGDS, where my perspective have sort of opened from sort of this woman-centric viewpoint, sort of this gendered viewpoint, where I do see gender as sort of, it is sort of the constructions of masculinities, femininities, as we learn, but, sort of that this is underpinned by these, power relations, political institutions. And in this way, I feel that I am feminist because these are the things that I am interested in, and I would want to sort of, especially through my research, reconstruct and deconstruct in this way.
Aleah, congratulations on coming so far, and we look forward to your continuing relationship with the IGDS.
Thank you so much.